Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand.
you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me
I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you, with you.
Hello and welcome back to the ECPI Rams channel. Thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Rydent and I'm a member of the Rams stream team. Today we're casting our teams competing in the ECAC fall season. Before we continue, did you know that if you have an Amazon Prime account and it's linked to your Twitch, you get a free subscription? That's pretty sweet, huh? If you can, we invite you to use that free subscription to help support our ECPI Rams. All proceeds go directly to the esports program. Today I am joined by Coach James. Coach James, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey there, guys. Welcome back. Like I said, my name's Coach James. I am the head coach for the eSport program. I coach all the game titles that we currently field, including League of Legends. Tonight we got ourselves a match.
Indeed. Looking forward to it. All right, we should be starting up here pretty soon. Bear with
All right.
us.
But before we get into the action, we have a small commercial break from our sponsors, HP Omen and Game Fuel, with this quick video.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
Welcome back to tonight's stream, everybody. Tonight's first match features our Rams versus the Siena Heights University Saints. Now, if you're a current student at ECPI University and you'd like to try out for the Rams, please go to ecpi.edu/esports/tryouts and follow the 6 easy steps to schedule your tryout today.
All right, thank you, Ryden, for that information. But today we have 5 ECPI players taking the field. Sorry, not the field, the Rift. And our first up, we have Ames, our jungler. He's studying to get a bachelor's in accounting.
And next up, we have Jarden playing support role, and he's studying for an associate's degree in nursing.
Of course, we have our 80 carry B-Wing. He is studying sonography.
And next up, we have Ganks playing mid, going to school for a bachelor's in software development.
And last but certainly not least, holding it down in the top lane, we have Liquid. He's studying electrical systems engineering.
Awesome. How do you feel about tonight's first matchup?
Well, we're 1-1 right now, so this is match number 3.
All tied up.
All tied up. So this is a make and break match. But honestly, the entire bracket that the Rams are in is pretty high level. You never know what you're gonna get out of your opponents. I know most of these guys are like masters or at least high diamond, which is pretty high.
So this should be definitely some high level play we're about to witness.
Indeed. Let's so it looks like the what was the Siena Heights team's mascot?
The Siena Heights is this.
The Saints. So looks like they were looking for a little invade because they have the Nautilus. He's got the big giant hook.
Oh,
like
good
we
old
talked about
Nautilus.
last stream.
Yep, I remember Nautilus.
So they're actually the Saints have an interesting combo in the bot lane that we're gonna have to watch out for. They have the Nautilus and the shoot, what's her name? I can't.
Wish
think
I
of her
could
name
help
right
there.
now. I know. I can't think of her name right now. It'll come back to me. Anyway, she's not a traditional AD carry. She kind of hops around. Doesn't have like you know how all the characters are pretty steadily moving.
Yes.
She does not adhere to that movement type. Whenever she attacks, she like jumps, and her auto attacks don't do quite as much damage as a regular AD carry. But she has an ability that, like, when she pulls the spears out of her opponent, she does a lot of damage and a lot of true damage.
Oh, okay.
And her ult is kind of cool too. She can like pull her support or whoever, and just throw them either away from the opponent to save them, or into the fray.
Nice. So it's kind of like a somewhat niche character.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think it's very niche. You don't
like
see it a whole lot.
Looks like we're making a push on the bottom right here already.
So we're not the blue team.
We are not the blue team.
We are the red team.
Looks like we are getting pushed.
Yeah. So the enemy team hit level 1 or level 2 first, so they kind of get the push advantage. But you can see that our bot lane did a good job in trading back the damage that was dealt to them.
I see. Yeah, I see blue, and I don't know why. I just think automatically that's us.
Rams color.
Yeah, it's our color.
Oh, big skirmish in the bot lane. Looks like the bot lane bit off a little bit more than Chew. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
But you saw that damage that came out?
Oh yeah.
Nice flash by B-Wing. Holy.
Ooh, can he get the double kill? Excellent. Good double kill
Good double kill.
for the trade there.
I don't know about the gold in the bot lane, but I'm pretty sure. Oh wow, they're actually ahead. So that first blood actually put the enemy AD carry a little bit ahead.
Just a tad bit, yeah. It's like about 300 gold there.
Yeah, something. I guess so. I didn't realize how big of a bonus that was.
Is 300 gold really gonna like make or break at this point?
So in the early game, it can. In the later stages, I'd say no. But in the early game, 350 gold is a whole longsword. Looks like we have a counter
push here,
counter gank, yeah.
and they're just keeping the area safe here. Resetting.
Yeah, that was
Get
really
some
good
minions over there.
by. That was really good by aim. So you saw the Saints AD carry had to flash to get out of the engage. So it looks like they're just gonna come right back and try it again because they know the flash is down.
They are not giving us any rest here, but we are not giving them any rest either.
Oh, there's that damage again. Holy
Nice.
moly.
Triple kill.
Okay, well. So I don't know. I know you're not a League of Legends connoisseur, but
You could say that. You could say that.
so Ames is loves his Hecarim, which is the character he's playing. That speedy horse character he's playing right now.
Hecarim?
Yes, Hecarim. And anytime we do a scrim or a game or a match or something, and he plays Hecarim and he gets an early lead like that, he just got 3 kills. He's like, oh, the game's over.
Well,
It's
hey,
not-
we got 700 gold now over them, which is excellent.
Yeah. And so the Hecarim, he's notoriously weak early. You can just kind of, go into the jungle and kind of bully him if you wanted to.
Hmm.
But later in the game, he's like almost impossible to kill.
One of those kind of like snowball effects.
Yeah, he does a lot of damage. He's super fast, and he's very tanky in the later stages of the game.
Early on, not so much.
Yeah, early on, he's just kind of whatever. But like as I said, 3 kills over to him already is very big.
It's definitely good for sure.
A good trade by the Saints mid laner, but she doesn't have any mana, so she's gonna go back.
Probably a safest call there.
Yep. Right, and
Playing
look
it
at this.
smart.
Look at this focus on the. Oh my goodness, the Hecarim's here again, and the Jarvan is trying to lane gank, which is not something you usually do.
I remember Jarvis too from the previous game.
Yes, very popular champions. Jarvan and Nautilus are very popular right
You said
now.
Jarvan. Okay.
Jarvan,
gotcha.
not Jarvan like
No.
what's it called?
I was thinking like Jarvis from Iron Man.
Iron Man. Oh, nice combo by the Jarvan.
Ooh.
That's actually a move. That flash EQ is very nice by him. It's actually a technical move that you have to practice, so it's very good.
Ah, nice.
So I'll talk about a little bit about Liquid. This dragon's probably forfeited by the Rams because they died.
Yeah. Nothing they can do at this point.
Yeah.
I'd let
So-
them have it.
Yeah, they probably will. Well, I don't know. Hecarim's got 3 kills. I don't think he should go for it. He's not level 6 yet. But
Yeah,
there's
probably.
really nothing for him to do. Yes, he's just going to back off. So let's talk a little bit about our top laner, who's just sitting up there.
They just killed the mountain. Sorry, before we get into that, the mountain drake. What exactly does that give you? Do you know off the top of your head?
I'm pretty sure it gives you a little bit of bonus armor, and I think it gives you a shield at. I think that might be Mountain Soul that gives you a shield. But I know it gives you bonus armor.
Gotcha.
It's a little bit of bonus armor. Not the end of the world. So, Liquid in the top lane, who we're looking at right now,
Hmm.
he's so used to playing the other side of that matchup. Usually he's the Ornn player, and he's fighting against the Camille.
Ah, so the tables have been turned.
Tables have been turned, and
Oh, there's that jump ability you're talking about.
this
Right.
this is exactly why Camille is so like you see this matchup all the time. So Ornn is like really good, just in general. He's a tank. He can initiate fights. He's just big boy. You saw the CC that he put out.
Yeah.
But in a solo matchup, in the top lane, Camille excels at killing tanks because she does true damage. So it doesn't matter how tanky the tanks get, she can still do true damage to the tank.
It's true damage, like through just ignoring armor, essentially.
Yeah, ignore armor and magic resist.
Ah, true damage is nice then. Very nice.
Yeah, champions that have true damage are busted. I think I don't know.
I was about to say that seems pretty broken.
It's pretty broken.
Just based on what you told me.
So, and there's so the Camille matchup, she literally just sits there and farms until a gank happens, or there's an item called Divine Sunder, which just increases that damage that she can do to the tank by like a ridiculous amount. See,
Ooh, and here's a big battle.
there's that ult that I was talking about. The Callista,
Yeah.
that's her name, Callista. Got it. Dude, Callista's actually putting on quite a show.
Mid lane fighting as well. That was some big damage.
Yeah, the
Not
mid
big.
lane, it's kind of a, unfortunately for our mid laner ganks, it's kind of a boring matchup. Oh,
Oh,
that's
he almost got him.
I think he,
Ooh.
Oh, I can't. It's off camera. So
Almost got him.
yeah, almost. Zerath is an artillery mage, and his ult makes his range ridiculously long.
Is that who our mid is playing, Zerath?
Yeah, he's
Nice.
basically a big giant electricity cannon. But his ult is super long range, so that's what he was doing there, and the camera moved away from him.
Okay.
And he could have killed the Ahri if it had landed.
Yeah, I saw them dodge right at the last second. Some kind of quick short distance teleport. It looked like.
It's not short distance. It's like it's just an artillery cannon that goes.
No. I'm talking about the opponent that he was targeting. They like either dodged or did like a short distance teleport to get away from him.
Gotcha. Yeah. Ahri, that's her ult. That's her ult. She has to do a little dash.
Ah, so she ulted to get out of his ult.
Right. Which is probably better for us, for the Rams, honestly. Because mobility is like king in this game.
Yeah, I can tell considering how, pretty much everybody's moving around this almost the same pace. Pretty, in general, slowly. And aside from abilities that are allowing them to traverse the field quicker. Or the rift.
Boom.
Ooh.
Not that big of a deal, though.
Yeah, we got a lot of minions up there. Kind of pushing.
I don't know if Jordan has spotted this Jarvan. I don't think so.
You hiding in the bush there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's
No. Yeah.
there's so much focus on this bot lane, but we have a TP coming in from the bot, from the top lane, I should say.
Oop.
And the
Nice.
lockdown.
Good stuff, B-Wing. B-Wing secures a kill. Looks like we're doing a heavy push. Might have to fall back quickly because of the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try.
definitely fall back. That damage was unreal.
So that's kind of why Camille's really good as well. Like, not only does she counter the Ornn, but she's got that ultimate that locks you in place, and that like it's like an arena that you have to fight in, and you can't move out of it. You can't flash, you can't teleport, you can't do anything. Once you're in it, you're stuck there until it ends. So
How long does that last for?
It's not that long. It's like 2 seconds.
Enough
But-
time to secure a kill if you place it at a good point.
Exactly. Yeah,
the right
which is
time.
exactly what she just did. She locked that 80 carry in place so that she couldn't get escape, and then that was it.
I was able to secure the kill because of that. Nice. So it looks like Rams are up a little over 2,000 right now. 2,400. Looking good,
Yes.
looking good.
Which is
Up-
it's not this game is still anybody's game. It's 2K at this point, not that big of a deal.
Just a slight advantage.
Looks like the Hecarim is angry.
Is
Yes.
the Hecarim's the one that's on like the horse like
Yes.
Ames is playing Hecarim?
Yes, his favorite character, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like Hecarim's about to get no.
He's got 1 health.
He got it. Oh,
Oh my gosh, he gets out.
Oh my.
Oh, they're gonna engage on this.
They're pushing. Oh, they're gonna get the look at that damage to that tower.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, B-Wing.
Uh-oh, but the Ahri, they see the Ahri, the enemy mid laner coming. They're gonna try to execute themselves and not give the gold over to the mid laner.
That's probably the best bet, right? I tried to do a teleport. Oh,
You waited a
Not enough
little
time.
too long.
not enough time, unfortunately.
No, he wanted to execute himself. He just was trying to bait the Ahri to chasing him a little farther, but
Oh, okay.
he screwed up a little bit and let the Jarvan get the kill.
Gotcha.
Oh, come on, ganks, hit him!
Almost. Oh.
Ignite! Oh.
Oh, wow. Liquid
Got him.
comes in with the ignition kill.
So we're giving up
Alright.
dragons. That one thing I will say about the Saints, they're getting all the dragons so far.
Yep, they got the Cloud Drake. They got the first Drake. I forget which Drake that was, but they got that Drake. I think it was the Mountain Drake.
Mm-hmm. So now they've got a little bit of armor and a little extra movement speed.
Which could mean the difference.
It's definitely good. But it's
Anybody's game at
definitely,
this point.
I think I'd say the Air Drake's probably the least sought after Drake.
Why is that?
Just because it doesn't give you like hard stats.
Is the air drake separate from the cloud drake, or are they the same
No, sorry, Cloud Drake, Air Drake.
thing? Gotcha.
Look, dude, the Saints are really focusing this bot lane, but I
Yeah,
don't think it's working
Bot
out.
lane, I'm assuming you mean bottom lane. You're just shortening it, correct? Gotcha.
Yeah. There goes an Ash arrow. You can see it crossing the map right now.
Yeah. What is that thing moving super duper duper slowly behind?
Oh, the little scuttle crab.
Yeah.
It's just a jungle camp that if you clear it, you get some gold and you get some vision in the river.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's actually it's really good because like you get that vision in the river, you know that people aren't going through there.
Makes sense. There's the enemy Nautilus coming out.
Oh man, so this. Oh man, heck, I'm looking at the scoreboard for the first time in a while. The Heckram's got 7 kills. He's got 2 items already in 15 minutes. That's a strong Heckram.
Very strong indeed.
Looks like the next objective is going to be Rift Herald. It looks like the Rams are pinging it. Oh, okay, Liquid. So Liquid wanted to engage and do his little damage, but he kind of screwed up the combo a little bit. That's okay.
Gotcha.
No harm, no foul. It'll be up again in 5 seconds. Yeah, there's going to be a big fight here coming up. You can see everybody posturing.
Yep. B-Wing still holding it down. Doing his best. He's got another opponent coming towards him. He's
Oh.
going to be in a 3v1 here pretty
Oh.
soon.
Nice dodge by the Saints top laner there. But yeah, it looks like the Saints give over the Rift Herald. They didn't want to fight it after all.
Now the Rift Herald, that's the thing that comes after that is going to be the Baron Nashor, correct?
In 3 minutes, yeah, it'll transform into Baron Nashor.
Gotcha. So Rift Herald's at 15, and then Baron Nashor comes out at 20.
I think Rift Herald spawns at 7 minutes. Like the first one spawns at 7. I can't.
Oh, so it's been out there for a while, huh?
Yeah, there's only 2 of them that spawn on the map. Here comes another engage, big engage.
Big battle happening.
There's that get out of jail free card from the Callista, saving her support again. But the Rams have a pretty easy time picking off people. You got the Ash Arrow, which is like a long range, like pretty fast moving thing. You got that.
Ooh, that's nice.
You got the Heckram, which can just run at you.
Ekram's got like some sort of charge ability where he charges on his horse and spears through the enemies.
Yes, indeed. That's his ultimate. That it also fears people. So when he lands
Ooh,
it
so they
correctly,
run.
Oop, that's not good. B-Wing with a little bit of an overextension gets punished,
Yep.
and that might be signal the Saints to go for the dragon here. Yeah, it looks like they want to.
They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it.
But here is the Heckram. He is here. So it's going to be another, it looks like another big fight, or I don't know. It's kind of hard for the
Oh, they can shoot through that wall, huh?
they can't. You can throw anything over the wall.
Ah, okay.
You just can't go through it unless you're a special character.
Oh, they just threw something straight through it, so I think they got a special character on their team. The one that's got somebody following them.
But they can't go straight through the wall, except for Jarvan can. He can hop walls.
Oh no, yeah, I meant the attack. Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to either be a steal angle or just a
All
give.
right. The Chemtech Drake. All right.
I actually like the Chemtech Drake a lot. Oh my goodness. Jeez. So That was kind of crazy. Ash. Whew.
I missed what happened.
Ash wasn't even on the so our AD carry wasn't even on the screen and shot her ult like the other side of the map and hit the I think it was a mid laner. And then the Hecarim just ran at him and killed him.
Oh wow, nice. Alright, so they're going back to base there.
17-8. We're up.
That's
7K.
That's the Baron Nashor right there we just saw, correct?
Yeah, it's the big boy Baron. And so
the Baron power play up.
So it's kind of an interesting thing. A lot in the pro scene, a lot of people say it's not good to get Baron before, like right at 20 minutes when it spawns. And the reason for that, because if you're that far ahead that you can get Baron at 20 minutes, it means that the enemy team is going to be struggling to get gold. So if you push down their towers and you let your minions get to their base, you're basically giving them gold, if that makes sense.
Oh,
allowing them to get the CS.
I see, okay.
On the other hand, if you want to end the game fast, that is one way to do it. You just got to make sure that you don't.
Like it disappeared there.
I think that was the Callista ability.
What does that do?
She throws like a ghost that like travels around an area, and it alerts her to people around it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like Baron's. I don't think the Rams don't really need the dragon, the next dragon. I don't know what the plan is, but it might be a Baron call.
B-Wing holding down center lane there.
Yeah. I think they're just trying to get their lanes correct in the correct
looks
state.
like they're moving.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get their lanes in the top and the bot in the correct state, so that the lanes are pushing towards the enemy, and they might look for Baron.
Makes sense. Try and put them on the defensive before they go and get that Baron power play.
Exactly. So, like, even if they lose the fight at Baron, at least their waves are, on the
Stop
opposite.
pushing.
Yeah, on the wrong side of the map. Okay.
Have you ever seen a team push for the Baron or the Baron and get killed?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
oh yeah. Oh, you mean Baron kill them?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I've seen it.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of the times, the team will win a fight and they are kind of weak on health, and they'll try to get the Baron, but some teams
won't be able to.
Some teams underestimate how much damage Baron can actually do sometimes.
Probably more than the tower, huh?
Probably. Over time, for sure.
Oh, looks like they're going for it. Oh, no.
I think they're gonna say, "Hey, go take this dragon that's coming up, and we'll take Baron. A little trade." But maybe not.
Oh, they're all pushing. We're in for a fight here.
Jarvan goes in pretty fast. You got Jordan on the back line, charming everybody. He dies for his efforts, but they're all clumped up. Ames is just running away.
Ames is out.
No, I mean...
he's coming back a little bit. Oh.
I don't think he's killable. Yeah, he's not killable. That was a pretty good play, actually, by the Saints. That was, for being 7K down, that was a pretty good fight for them. But
heck yeah,
that's just the power of how much gold that the Rams have right now. So you can see we didn't even get Baron. That was just I think the Rams are just trying to bait the fight.
I see.
Now we get the second dragon for the Rams for free.
And they're all coming out of spawn right now. All right,
They might-
Chemtech Drake is down. Ames takes it down.
So now it's just all Chemtech Drakes. Every Drake is Chemtech Drake.
Ah, okay.
So
And
they'll,
that
those
just-
will start stacking. They'll give. I think it gives you tenacity and some magic resist, and I think some armor too. So it's not a bad Drake.
and they just keep on popping up throughout the game.
Yeah. So the third dragon that spawns is the only dragon that spawns for the rest of the game.
Okay, so there's literally the mountain, then the cloud, then the Chemtech, and then Chemtech.
Yeah, right. For this game. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And my favorite part about the Chemtech dragon is that you get those big giant plants in the. Oh. An optimistic arrow. Good try. Anyway.
Valiant effort.
But the big giant plants in the river and in the jungle, they're so much fun. That big red plant you see on your screen right there, it can launch you like across the pretty far. And then the green plants give you a lot of bonus health and shields, and then the blue plants give you like vision. So
With just more vision on the map. So these are all camp. Are those are the plants that they're taking out there in the camps?
they're just trying to deny the other team some resources. But I mean, Saints are they're being allowed to farm their jungle, which is pretty crazy considering how far ahead the Rams are.
Yeah, the Rams are in a pretty good spot right now. Money is steadily increasing over the opposing teams. Saints.
See the Jarvan. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, maybe we shouldn't go for it. But the Jarvan did get the blue buff there. But it looks like as soon as that smite went out from the enemy jungler, the Rams just called it to fight the Baron.
Oh,
Well, we're
and
not.
Now we're in a huge fight. Ames is now legendary. Ooh,
That fight
gonna be a
went
close one.
super fast. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think our comp is very easy to pull off. You saw the Ash arrow start the fight, which stuns the closest target, and it was probably the 80 carry. You saw the Camille instantly push her ult onto the 80 carry, locking her in place so she can't move, and then got blown up by Ames on the Hecarim. So it's just like
And we've got
everybody
the
just
Baron
follows.
We're on the Baron power play, as they call it.
I don't have the. Let's see. Well, I mean, we could look at it. So we're at 55.4k to 43.1. So we'll keep track for the next 3 minutes.
Yep. So at about 30 minutes and 30 seconds is when that'll run out, approximately.
So now the Rams just kind of
Ooh,
get
look at
to
that
decide.
movement
Yeah, it's crazy.
speed. That is nice.
Honestly,
Rams
I
gotta
might
figure out what they're gonna do here soon, though, so you take advantage of that Baron.
I might have just like sent it on B wing there as the opposing team
Yeah.
as a desperation.
Mhm.
'Cause B wing was definitely out of position. Like they could have gone for it.
Decided to play it safe instead.
I mean, they don't know. They don't have any clue where the rest of the enemy or the Rams were, so they didn't want to pull the trigger.
Makes sense.
But I mean, here's something.
Oh.
Or not.
Oh, never mind.
Good flash by Ganks.
Yeah, if they had all committed, they probably would have been able to take him out. Ooh, there goes the tower.
Another great. Oh my god! I cannot believe this Ari is alive. This is crazy.
Wow. Indeed.
The Ash arrow into the Camille again.
Managed to skate right out of there. Oh, we're getting close to the enemy base now.
Ames is
destroyed.
not able to move.
Ames
Oh my
is,
goodness.
Ames is CC'd to the max. Unable to do anything, unfortunately. Looks like they're making a push to try to get past the tower.
Well, I mean, this is what I wanted this, but not quite the tower dive angle. But I wanted them to push their lead.
Oh, we got a 2v2 situation here.
There we
Guys on
go.
a tower. Very nice, very nice.
Okay.
Double
Nicely
kill for
played.
the Rams.
I can't believe
Oh,
Liquid
unfortunate.
dies there.
Liquid dies right at the end of that fight.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
And they're pushing in now. This looks like it might be it, folks.
It could be. Jarvan's actually is pretty strong.
Oh,
But-
maybe not. One more push.
Can we get the
Not
tower?
quite on this one. We did get the tower up there. We didn't get the tower in there, obviously. It's very, very low.
The dragon's up. It's not a major dragon for the Rams or for the Saints, because it's only the third one. But, you know.
And right now, the Baron Nashor buff should be running out.
We're like 14k up right now. Yeah, this game should be ending shortly.
Yeah, it's looking very favorable for the Rams right now.
They just have to. I mean, any game, anything's possible. This,
Oh yeah.
I've seen, you know, my team, the Rams, like pull some crazy stuff off of a 10k deficit and end up winning the game. I've also seen, you know, a 10k deficit just like steamroll their opponent. So it just comes up to like if the Saints do anything crazy or try to do something aggressive. If the Rams if the
Something
Rams
a little
fall.
off the cuff here to throw the Rams off their current
kinda-
train.
Kind of like this. This is a good play by the Saints.
Yep.
2v3.
Surprised Jarden there. B-Wing gets
Oh my
over
gosh.
QQ.
Wait, B-Wing's still alive.
Liquid gets a kill as well.
My
Oh,
goodness.
B-Wing finally goes down.
There's a fight off to the side as well, but here comes Dane clean up this fight.
Ooh, Liquid just went invincible for a second.
Yeah. This could be the end of the game. There's only the Ornn up. I don't think he can wave clear against the big super minions. Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah,
I don't
this
see this. Oh, that's not bad. He tried to pull it.
They got the tower. Got one more tower here.
Ganks is. Here comes Ganks. He's like, wait, guys. Don't
I'm
end without
coming.
me. Oh, here it comes. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
But Ames is still unkillable. Ames, end the game.
This is Ames late game, like you said.
Okay,
pretty
he's not gonna end the
tanky.
game. Okay, I
Ooh,
guess the
Ames kills over again.
oh my gosh,
Ooh, might want to get out of there, Gank.
a little sloppy. We can get out still.
Gank, he's close. He's a nice stop there. Nice use of ability.
Whew. Come on, Ganks, run!
Keep going, Ganks.
Oh, oh my!
Ooh, just skates by.
So I don't know if you saw
Excellent
it.
escape.
Ganks was actually dead, but Jordan came in and saved him with an item called Shrelia's Reverie and made Ganks run a little bit faster.
Ah, is that how he was able to escape there? Okay,
Came in clutch from our support.
indeed.
Okay, well the game's not over,
Yeah,
but it's
definitely
pretty
not
close.
over yet. It's getting there though. There's which character
Looks
was
like-
that was just jumping over the barriers?
I mean, that was his name's Rakan, but he was using those plants I was talking about.
Ah, the plants. Okay, gotcha.
I love the plants. But it looks like it's just going to be a Baron play.
Another Baron.
Into the end of the game.
Yeah, that's probably the safe bet there. Get the Baron down, get that
Yeah.
Baron power play again, make a solid push.
Yeah, I think it's just run it down mid. I don't think the Saints can stop it.
Up, they're all going back for defense right now. They know what's about to happen.
Yeah,
These Saints are prepared, as prepared as they can be for this.
they're down. I can't do math, but it looks like almost 20k.
Yep.
That's a lot of gold. Okay.
So down 17, down 17k, over 17k right now.
Some ults were spent. Oh, come on, Ames, you got
Big
it.
fight, big fight. Here we go. And the damage is going in. Looks like is it?
That's it. I don't even
And
know who
that's
hit
a
the
GG.
tower, but GG's.
GG.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after these messages, guys. Welcome back, everybody. What'd you think about that game, Coach?
It was a good showing for the Rams. I thought it was very bot lane centric from both teams. You saw a lot of
Yeah.
action happen in the bot lane, so that was exciting. But I think the Rams handled themselves very well and closed out the game. Not as fast as I would like,
I agree.
but especially since they were 20K gold up. I don't know. They could have.
Yeah, I think they were
probably-
playing it a little bit on the safer side than they needed to. But,
Maybe.
But it
But-
ended up working out in the end.
You
And that's
know,
what matters.
exactly. It worked out in the end, so they did well.
All right.
Good
and
game one.
Yeah, good game. GG Saints. And game 2 is starting right about now.
Oh boy. You know what time it is, Ryden?
What time is it?
It's Cho'Gath time.
It's Cho'Gath time. Now, what is Cho'Gath?
The big purple dinosaur in the top lane.
Big purple dinosaur. Okay.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Can I get a feed the Cho in the chat, please?
So Cho'Gath is
30 seconds
probably
until
one of my
minions spawn.
favorites. He just grows and grows and grows. He can become like the biggest purple dinosaur. Right now he's really small. You can see him over there.
Sure, we're not talking about Barney here. Sorry, that was a lame one.
I mean, it's Barney gives hugs, and so does Cho'Gath. So you'll see it. You'll see. him
Cho'Gath's
get-
hugs are just a little less friendly, huh?
Very, very much so. Yeah. So we were talking about true damage from game 1. Cho'Gath's ult is a true damage ult that does like 1,200 starting, I think, and like executes at a certain percentage. So it's pretty crazy.
So he's got some big boy power, some raw power.
I mean, then you got the other. Yeah, I'm a simpleton. I love my tanks. So we got the rock solid Malphite on the enemy team from the Saints. He's always one of my favorites because he just goes in and is a big giant rock.
As a tank should be.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed something. Actually,
What's that?
the Rams switched positions. The B-Wing is in the mid lane this game, and he's
Okay.
usually playing
Liquid
ADC.
still top.
So Ganks and B-Wing swapped roles this game.
Interesting. Wonder why they did that.
I think I know why. So B-Wing's favorite character, probably by far, is Silas,
Okay.
and that's who he's on right now. Is Silas. Silas, his ult is not like everybody else's ult. You know, like everybody else's ult does something, right? It does like a singular, particular thing.
Mhm.
Silas steals enemy people's ults. Whatever
And
ult
then
they
can
have,
use
yeah, and then can use them.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Good gank attempt by Ames. He got a flash from the mid laner. But yeah, he can steal enemy ults. So this game, they have quite a few ults that the Silas can utilize.
Would be very nice to steal, huh?
Yeah, I think that's kind of why I probably draft. Okay,
First blood.
just kills him.
B-Wing's down there, hold it down.
That's
or
his,
is
I
he
mean,
in the middle.
that's what I'm saying. It's his favorite champ. That it looks like the mid laner is going to lose a lot of CS, which puts B-Wing solidly ahead.
Nice.
It looks like another solo. Oh, that's a kill. Yep.
Good stuff, Liquid. Liquid manages to take out Night Raven.
But yeah, so the Silas can steal the Pantheon ult, which is the guy he's laning against. Pantheon ult is a big, like, he jumps into the sky and lands on the ground and does damage and can hurt people. You got the Malphite ult, which is also a really good Silas target. That's basically, he launches himself at people and knocks everybody up in the vicinity and does a lot of damage.
I see.
Lee Sin kick is okay, not bad. Just kick people back or into your team. Lux ult's not bad. So he's got a lot of options.
So what is Ames using? The guy with the big sword?
The guy with the big sword. Oh, he's Jarvan from the
Oh, that's Jarvan. Okay.
last game.
Gotcha.
So it looks like another gank on mid laner is happening. Ganks has not literally he doesn't have anything to do, so he's just kind of waiting to
Kind of
see
chilling.
yeah, all his camps are down except for the one, and he's kind of waiting to see if the Pantheon does anything. Steps over. He knows
Do
there's
we
no
get a
flash.
battle here.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna make it out.
That's a big win for the Rams. Now Pantheon's got a back.
Took them all out of the play. Yep. Another fight happening down bot lane. Like Liquid might be having a little bit of trouble until the minions come. There we go. Ooh.
Yeah, and things have calmed down a little bit, but I think 1,000 gold 5 minutes in is pretty big.
Yeah, that's pretty huge.
So
Also 2 kills on the board.
yeah. So I know this Cho'Gath versus Malphite matchup pretty well. Actually, one of the first games I ever played with Liquid on the team, we just kind of had like a team scrimmage, and I played Malphite into this Cho'Gath, and that matchup is awful for the Malphite.
Not fun for the Malphite.
Eventually, the Cho'Gath just gets so much healing and so much health and so much push and so much damage. Like Malphite just doesn't do anything. The Malphite is good for team fights, sure, but 1v1 Cho'Gath
Not so much.
Yeah.
And you said Cho'Gath's got the true damage as well.
Right. Also scary.
Yeah, that's definitely something to be wary of. B-Wing's chasing somebody. Got another fight happening down here at bot lane.
Yeah, you'll see B-Wing chase pretty much everybody on the Silas. He's pretty comfortable
we gotta
on it.
fall back a little bit here, just be safe. Good call, good play.
Yep, good. So Jordan's on his favorite character, the Rakan. Just so mobile, able to,
Okay, so that's Rakan's one with the cape. I think that's a cape, right?
Yeah. He's got a cape. He's so mobile, he's able to affect the team fights a lot.
We got a battle happening down here at bot lane. Looks like we're gonna retreat a little bit. Safe.
Looks like Ganks overstepped a little bit and got punished. So that might be the signal for the Saints to take the dragon.
Like Cho'Gath's doing a good job up here. Liquid's putting in some work up there at top lane.
Dude, like I told you, that if you left alone, Cho'Gath will just devour that Malphite.
Literally.
Yeah. He's gonna need some help.
Oh, and Jarden goes down to Shu Yang.
Yeah, it looks like he got binded.
Shu Young, excuse me.
Shu is their that's their school, I think, right? Yeah.
Ah, okay, got it.
Young Van. Young Van.
Young Van, excuse me. Some of them have Shu, and there's only 2 with Shu. That's why I was not sure whether that was their clan or. I guess that makes sense that would be their school.
Yeah, Siena Heights University.
Gotcha. So Night Raven and Young Van. Gotcha.
Yeah. So the it's okay.
Oh.
It's okay, Caster. You got it. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's pretty even in gold right now. I'm pretty sure the Rams team scales like into the late game harder than
the
Saints.
The Saints team.
And that's just because Malphite kind of like he's good in the late game, but he doesn't do a ton of damage. He just kind of has the setup with his ult. The Lee Sin is notorious for his early game and not scaling too well into the late game, just because he's a melee champ and doesn't really do anything besides kick people.
Makes sense.
So, and all of our other champions, besides what's his name, the guy that Ganks is on, the 80 carry. Man, I am not doing good at these names today.
It's okay. I don't know any of the names. I'm
Well,
learning them with you.
Our 80 carry doesn't scale that well, but it's not the worst. Ooh, good flash.
We got Liquid Ames pushing. Ames is pushing Night Raven. Looks like he's gonna back off.
It seems like the Saints are prioritizing dragons pretty heavily, and the Rams this game are prioritizing the Rift Herald.
Yeah, that is what it looks like. Seemed to work for him last game, so I guess keep doing what you're doing, right?
I mean, I can't argue with it so far. They're up again.
The problem is it's about to get pushed by 3 of them.
Oh my goodness, the damage coming out from B-Wing already.
Oh, I think they're gonna make a push here.
So
Soon.
B-Wing just stole the ult from the Lux.
That's probably what they were about to use to engage the fight. Ooh, what a hit. Pushing them back now.
Alright, well
Harold.
the Saints got out pretty nicely actually. That was a pretty good combo by the Rams, and the Saints just kinda they get out.
That was
It's
a
fine.
good little escape.
But Rift Herald secured by the Rams, and now they're probably going to look for something right here. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Caitlyn.
Ooh.
Oh.
B-Wing takes down Young Van. Double kill.
Yeah, they overstayed a little too far.
They overstayed their welcome.
You're going to see the Rift Herald. I imagine you're going to see the Rift Herald come down, right, Ames?
Taking this
There it is.
tower down as quickly as possible. See if they can get it down before it... I guess it's constantly regenerating health, right? Or is it not? I noticed that the drag or the Baron Nashor was constantly regenerating health.
Oh, this one, the Rift Herald. When you summon it, it doesn't regen health.
Oh, I meant the Baron Nashor. Sorry.
Yes, if you don't kill it, the Baron will regen health.
Gotcha. Is that the only thing that does that, or the dragons do that too?
Dragons do that too. The turrets in the home base will do that, but very slowly for the turrets.
But the towers themselves, the main towers out in the middle of the field or the middle of the rift, they do not regen.
Right. They're permanently hurt.
Gotcha. Cool. Is there any way to repair them or no?
Nope. There's a character that can shield the towers called Janna, but it's not permanent.
Gotcha.
Okay, the Rams are 4K up, 11 minutes. That's pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah. It's a pretty good start.
The top
laner battle with
laners.
Striker down there.
Oh my gosh, B-Wing looking for another.
Wait,
Wait, Jordan, just go kill him.
go get him, Jordan.
Yeah, there you go.
And B-Wing, help him out.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I
Young Van goes down. Now it's a 2v1 on Striker until. Nope. You gonna make it out? No.
He's got to die, right? Okay.
Ah, there we go. B-Wing's on a rampage. There's Gank holding it down there in the bottom lane.
So I was talking about Gank's his character not scaling very well. So I imagine we switched B-Wing over to Silas because we knew that he was going to carry on it. So Ganks is playing a sort of like a support 80 carry. He does a lot of snaring and CC and slows. His ult is like a big giant slow that you'll see come out here eventually.
Nice. See if he can, Ames can take him down. Oh no, Ames gets countered there pretty heavily.
Ames got a bit off a little bit more than he could chew there.
B-Wing's got to retreat here just to be safe.
In League of Legends, there's this mechanic that they introduced, I think a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I'm not sure. But it's called the comeback mechanic, and the bounty system. So B-Wing has, 4 kills? And with these, doing so well in the game, he actually occurs a bounty to be, he's got a bounty on his head. So if he dies, the enemy team will get bonus gold for killing him.
Ah, I see. That's a little bit of a catch-up mechanic there.
Yeah. So it can be devastating. So right now he's only got a 400 gold bounty, plus the 300, so total 700 on him. But it's pretty hefty, and then you can get 1,000 gold bounty, which is pretty crazy.
Is that the max?
Yeah, it's the max. You get a 700.
I think it's 300 for the kill then.
Right, exactly.
That's
I mean, look how strong. He's just so strong.
B-Wing.
You cannot
going
overstep.
off. Yeah, you want to make sure you watch yourself around B-Wing there.
I think this is kind of the perfect team, like the perfect storm for B-Wing's Silas. I don't think there's any one character that kind of shuts him down.
Looks like they're keeping the opponent team at bay there. They're able to secure the dragon. Look at the Chemtech Drake.
They got a little Chemtech Drake. The third dragon is going to be the Ocean Dragon, which increases health regen. So if you keep stacking Ocean Dragons, that Cho'Gath will not die.
Now, how do you know that it's the Ocean Dragon coming up here?
So after that dragon was just killed, it had like a little. It showed up, and then also the big giant wave popped up.
Oh, so that's your
It's like a
indicator.
visual indicator. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ooh, nice play by the Lee Sin. Cho'Gath is 1v3, but
Yeah, that's gonna be tough to survive there.
he almost does.
Almost.
So Liquid went for it. Ooh,
Double
okay.
kill. Good
B-Wing.
stuff.
It's got a 500 gold bounty now.
This keeps on going up.
Ganks is on Jin. That's the character name. I don't know why I'm remembering it like 5 minutes later.
Jin. Okay.
Jin also has a 150 gold bounty, just because he hasn't died and he's let's see, he's 40 CS above his opponent, so he's pretty far ahead.
Now, where are you seeing these bounties at?
So on the scoreboard there, you see there's like a little. It says 150 gold above the Jin, and then it says 700 gold above the Silas.
Guess I need to get better at reading these.
Bottom left, there's a portrait. It says 701, and then above that it says 700 gold.
701. Yeah, we're gonna have to revisit this.
I'll show you after the stream.
Okay.
All right, so I think the. I mean, I don't want to caster curse it.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do
Right.
it. But it is
The
looking
Rams,
good. Yeah, it's
the
looking
Rams scale so hard, and they're so far ahead already.
Yeah, they got a triple the amount of kills, over 6,000 more gold. Actually, almost exactly 6,000 gold. More than the Saints right now. Cho'Gath is now at bottom lane. Interesting. Because Cho'Gath was top lane that whole time. Liquid. Looks like they're taking down the Rift Herald right now. Ames is able to take it down. Okay. B-Wing's having a little battle up there. Ooh, looks like they're making a little push here. So we might have a battle in our hands. Oh, they're retreating very quickly. B-Wing seeing if he can possibly get a kill off. Not able to. Cho'Gath is just huge now, which is awesome.
You can
Cho'Gath
only
getting
get bigger.
Bigger and bigger.
So he's also got an item that makes him bigger. So he's got something called Heart Steel, which is an item that if he's next to an opponent, it'll like trigger a little symbol, and if he attacks that, if he auto attacks them, it gives him bonus health. It does damage based on Cho'Gath's bonus health, and it keeps stacking. It just keeps on giving him more and more health.
So just like a snowball effect, just keeps on going.
Yep.
Keeps
So
building
he
up bigger and bigger.
doubled down on the Cho'Gath health.
Nice. Probably a good call on his part.
Okay, it looks like
Ooh,
oh my
B-Wing's
gosh.
at it again. He might have bit off a little bit more than he could chew though.
He got an ignite. He got ignited. He got snared. He's out.
Yep, he said not today, not this one. Live to fight again. Ganks hold down the middle lane right now. Jarden with Rakan backing him up. Like Liquid, Cho'Gath just clearing the jungle here a little bit. And they're running away from middle lane.
Yeah, the looks like the dragon's being pinged by the Rams.
And Jordan is asking for assistance here, signaling to be cautious.
I think they're just like leaving. They're like, okay, B-Wing, you got it. 1v3,
Yeah,
we're gonna
got
take
this.
the dragon.
The B-Wing's holding it down over there while they take down the Ocean Drake. And Cho'Gath's just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, so that was actually a very smart move by B-Wing. So he stole the Lux ult so that he could wave clear the minions to stop the enemy team from pushing.
Ah, very nice.
While
Those
his
minions are a huge pushing point if you got a bunch of minions running with you, right?
Yep, and it was allowing the red team, the Saints, to push down the towers, but he kind of stopped them, which was good. They got
Huge
2 towers, but
Cho'Gath takes down a tower over there.
yeah, they got 2 towers, but we got a drag and a tower, so it's kind of equal when you think about it.
Except for the gold. The gold we have almost 7,000 more now, up from the 6,000 before. Kills are still the same. Everybody's been able to stay alive for the past 5-6 minutes or so. Got some close calls, but everyone's managed to skate it out. B-Wing especially on that one. Top lane up there is looking pretty empty of people. Aside from the minions, of course. Oh, there's the Baron Nashor. That's a
There he
neat looking
is.
thing, isn't it?
Ooh, Jordan almost dying there, but you can see how fast he is. Oh, there's the Jhin ult. Big giant slow and does some damage.
Yep, I saw Cho'Gath got hit by that. Liquid got hit. Ames takes out one of the members of the team of the Saints.
I think they saw the Malphite bot lane. I think that's the signal to
Night
do
Raven's
the Baron.
push in there while they're doing the Baron. Seeing how much he can do down there, see if he can get some damage in on that tower. Oh, this is mid now. Take down the middle tower. They got a full send it on this this Baron Nashor here. Get it done quick. And one of our turrets goes down, as does theirs.
I mean, oh, there's a TP
We're now-
from the Cho'Gath.
Yep, we're now on the Baron.
Look how cool
Outplay.
he looks.
We got until about 25 minutes and 30 seconds before that goes away. See what they can do here in the next 2.5 minutes. See if they can make a coordinated push.
I mean, the kills are not that crazy. It's only 10-3, but we're up
Yeah.
almost. I'd say like 9K,
Mm-hmm.
8K. That's a lot of gold, and there's like no towers on the Saint side.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's no really towers on the Ram side. It's kind of been like
Yeah,
a
no,
trade of
it's-
towers.
Yeah, towers have been going down left and right in this one. But they've been the Rams have been steadily increasing their gold. Went from 6K lead to 7K lead now to an 8K lead.
So say what you will about the Saints, like a lesser team would be giving up towers, like, and they're not getting anything for it. But they have managed to get the gold where
Yeah,
they
Saints are
can.
doing a great job for sure.
Okay, well, looks like the Rams fought a kind of like a 3v4, 3v5
That was a
really,
tough one.
and got punished for it.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, I mean, Shogat's still there. I don't know. That was probably a little bit too aggressive. See, anything
Just a
can
tad.
happen, man. You just you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
play this game right.
The tiny little nuances. Like, you do one thing wrong and it could be GG.
But it wasn't the end of the world for the Rams. Nothing's
Thankfully.
up. No Baron was up. Dragon wasn't up. Lanes were pushed. So not the worst deaths, but definitely not good.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's only about a minute or so left in the Baron Nashor buff.
And
For the Rams.
only Jin has it and Cho'Gath has it.
Yeah, because if you die, you lose it. I'm assuming.
Yes, yes. All right, well let's go for round number 2.
Yeah, let's see what we can do here.
Okay, well they're
James is
being
fighting a little
very
bit in the
aggressive.
jungle.
Whew.
Ooh, that was a hit.
Okay.
A snipe.
So the Malphite's still in the top lane. I hope he's got teleport. He does. But the Rams have pushed so far forward that Dragon should be theirs. Yeah.
Yep. They're gonna take that dragon down real quick.
But Malphite's gonna take our top turret.
B-Wing's baiting. B-Wing's baiting.
B-Wing is indeed baiting. Nice dodge. Okay.
It looks like he's gonna get out of there.
It looks like it.
Oh.
Oh, he dodges the Malphite ult, and then he uses the Malphite ult. Oh my.
Double kill. Great play coming from B-Wing there.
Holy moly.
And then his team's there to back him up. Perfect timing. Netting
That
them a triple kill.
could be the game.
That
They
was
pushed.
a huge play right there. That definitely is going to put the Saints at a pretty big disadvantage. They got the dragon and wiped out half the team. Over half team.
So I'm going to do a recap. Ready, Ryden? So
Mhm.
B-Wing's running for his life. He really can't do anything except for run. And then Malphite shows up off the corner of his eye. He steals the Malphite ult, right? And then uses the Malphite ult to engage on the other 3 enemies that are on the other side of the battle. Kills 2 of them almost instantly. And then
Literally
he gets out with his
instantly,
life.
yeah. That was very impressive. Good, quick thinking. Quick thinking on B-Wing's part there. Opportune moment. The moment arose. An opportune moment. And he took it.
Here comes the Saints. B-Wing just stole the Pantheon ult
Cho'Gath's
this
eating
time.
all the damage right now.
He is, man. He's gonna die early.
Mhm.
Here goes the Panth ult, though. Onto ult.
Ooh, that ult hurt. Oh wow. Yeah, this is the push here. This is where they need to do it.
What?
Nice.
I thought that Pantheon was dead. I guess not. Okay. So
We got four
The
of the
reason-
Rams in the. Sorry, go ahead.
no. So the reason that Silas's ult is so like damaging is because the Pantheon ult scales off of AP, magical power, and
Mhm.
Silas is a magical power champion and builds magical items. But Pantheon is not a magical character, so his ult doesn't do as much damage as when Silas
Gotcha.
uses his ult. Same with the Malphite ult. Malphite does not build magical power. He builds tank items. So B-Wing, when he steals the ult, does a lot more damage than the original users. That's why you see
That's fair. That's totally
crazy.
fair.
yeah. That's probably why he called for the switch
The
there.
switch.
He saw,
Yeah, that's smart.
he saw
19 to 7 on the kills now, and the gold situation is looking even better for the Rams now. They're up over 11k, almost over 11k.
and they're on the drag point, which is the 4th drag. I don't think that they're gonna get it. I think they're gonna go for Baron and probably end the game. But we'll see.
Is that what you would do if you were in their situation?
I mean, Baron's spawning here shortly. Dragon isn't spawning for another, I don't know, probably another 2 minutes. So probably grab Baron, try to make a play, and if you don't win, then go for drag afterward.
Makes sense. So Liquid's up there, coming down. Ooh, Cho'Gath jumps right over, or using the plant.
He looks so cool.
He does. I like that. I like that character a lot.
Okay, so Cho'Gath can execute the Baron using his ults, and it should be
Like
pretty.
he's deciding not to.
Oh, nice play by the Saints jungler.
Big battle.
But B-Wing's just killing everybody on the back
Ooh,
line.
Red team stole the Baron Nashor.
They did. It was actually a really good play
stuff,
by the
Saints.
jungler.
That was very smart.
But everybody's dead. The game's now over.
Oh, they can't. They have no time to respawn.
No, they have 30-second respawn timers. It's,
Is it always a 30-second respawn?
towards the end of the game, the longer the game goes, the longer the respawn timers get.
Ah, I see.
But GG's to the
GG's
Saints.
Very well played on both sides. We'll be right back after these messages, folks. Thanks.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
All right, welcome back, everybody. What'd you think about that match, Coach?
That was an explosive match. I think it was really cool to see B-Wing back on his comfort pick of Silas. We put him into the ADC role because that's he's been helping us carry in that position. But the Silas pickup was too strong, and Ganks was able to flex into the AD carry role. So that was it was a fun sight to see. GG's to the Saints, but GG's to the Rams, and they are now up to 2-1. 2-1 in the season.
Very solid plays indeed from both teams. I really liked the big purple dinosaur.
Big purple
Show guy.
dinosaur. Liquid.
Eat
I know
the
Liquid
Joe.
loves his purple
Eat the
dinosaur.
Joe. All right, well, thanks for coming out tonight, folks. Stick around for our next game coming up shortly.
Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me
I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you, with you.
Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in
back to the stream. My name is Knuppers, and I am the captain of Overwatch Team Black. That's a whole mouthful. And I'm joined here for match 2 with Shadowcaps. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about yourself?
All right, thank you for the introduction, Knuppers. As she said, my name is Shadowcap. I'm a member of the Overwatch 2 team and the captain of Team Blue, which is the team that you will be watching tonight. It is definitely a pleasure to be here. All right.
All right, for our second match tonight, we're going to have our Rams versus the Post-University Eagles. And, you know, I have to give you the spiel in case you forgot from 20 minutes earlier. If you are currently a student at ECPI University and you're interested in trying out for the Rams, cough, cough, the Overwatch team, please go to ecpi.edu/esports/tryouts and follow those 6 easy steps and get your tryout scheduled today.
More like almost an hour ago, honestly. All right, well, thank you, Knuppers. So tonight we have 5 ECPI players taking the multiple fields today. And first up is me. All right, Shadowcap. I am the DPS, and again, I am the captain of the team, and I'm going and almost done with going for my bachelor's in
Let's get those
golly,
degrees, people.
yeah,
This one I shouldn't be allowed.
blew
to
my
say.
ear out.
You're welcome. If I'm nothing else, I am the #1 supporter in this group, but I should not be allowed to read this one. Next up, we have Yomo, who is our other DPS tonight and is also studying mechatronics.
Up next we have Mega Shorty. Mega Shorty is our tank, and he is going for his bachelor's in software development.
Next up is my favorite, Erskine. And if you guys see me moving up on the camera, mind your own business. I have a foot cramp. It was bad. He is our support, and I don't know what he is majoring in because I don't know acronyms. MBA.
And last but not Masters in Business. All right. So last but not least, we have Minty. Minty is our support, and she is going for a bachelor's in criminal justice.
All right, Cap. How you feeling about tonight's matchup? I mean, you were there, so
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Compared to like our last 2 weeks prior to this, we definitely were a lot better. We were getting a lot better with you know, playing as a team and understanding you know, kind of formations a little bit better and characters. So it's gonna be interesting. This team, our opponent's team, they were absolutely amazing.
I'm excited. I really like Overwatch just because, like, even when you lose, you kind of win a little bit because you're gaining some kind of knowledge from it. However, you will get tilted.
One thing that we forgot to mention, for this game, actually, our tank is Zero Dark Mat. Mega Shorty was our sub for this game. Zero Dark Mat, he actually was our tank for this game. I do not 100% remember off the top of my head what his program is, but this was Zero Dark Mat's first game of the season with us, and he is rocking Sigma.
Just gave me a heart attack because he was just standing there menacingly, and I thought it was the Eagles soldier. And I was like, how did he get y'all spawned so fast? Okay, and Yomo blew himself up. Okay.
That's how we do it. That's how we start.
It's okay. Minty's got him. If anyone's got him, it's Minty with that res. So we're back to 5v5.
All right. So right now, I remember Minty was telling us, you know, we're all going to go right. And apparently the enemy team had the exact same thing. They were going to go left. And we just said hello. And then we started fighting.
There.
Zero Dark is being very aggressive, trying to get all the supports out the way, taking out that Alari.
So we currently, the Eagles are not going to have their res for 30 seconds after resing their Mei, and then we took out Iliari. So Mercy's going to have to be, you know, flying around, and now she's out of the picture.
All right, Zero Dark taking out Mercy, so now they are down to support again, and I don't think Alari is back yet. I don't see her, but trying to take out their Mei. Oh, yep, there's her pylon.
Well, the pylon actually doesn't go down when she does, so that's why it's like super important with just like Torb and Symmetra is like any form of turret has to be focused. So
yep, and we see Yomo taking out their Mei and helped Zero Dark take out their Sigma. All right, so right now we're just trying to kind of regroup. We're talking out about where we're gonna go. I believe I did, and I think Yomo did as well. We both went high ground.
High ground wins the rounds.
I gotta go as my favorite robot Bastion. So. And then Earth is playing Ana.
Ana is just like in my opinion, the best support. Okay. Like, there's a reason why she has constantly been picked the most out of most of the supports since Overwatch 1, and it's because like Ana is just generally like a save-all plan. If you get good with Ana, you know how to sleep and anti, you're good.
Yep. Sometimes, as Ana says, sometimes you just gotta listen to your mommy. So, all right, Yomo using his ult, trying to get that. I think he got Minty. No, he almost got Minty, but he did take out Alari, and he did take out Sigma.
Yeah, so having that Mercy out of that fire there is super important. Anytime you're playing, especially against a good Mercy, Mercy has to go down because it doesn't matter how much damage you're doing, because Mercy's going to be able to heal it, and then they're going to be able to out-damage you because they're being damage amplified with the blue beam, which is...
Yep, and as we see on the enemy team, Papa Geppetto has switched from Sigma to Orisa. Alright, so right now I'm kind of hanging out in the back because I'm definitely trying to stay more long range sniper-wise, but I'm also trying to stay on the point. One thing I always keep in mind on, especially when it comes to control or objectives, is I try and stay on the point so anyone who tries to flank to try and contest the point won't immediately get it. So Minty is using her Valkyrie, staying high above the ground, trying to give everyone the healing and the damage boost that they can.
You have to be careful with this map especially, and like a lot of other maps, is because whenever, you know, when Minty pops Valkyrie, if their soldier is going to pop Tactical Visor, there's not much coverage for her. So she was trying to play high, you know, keeping being away from that visor because like it will shred a Mercy because Mercy is very, very squishy. So her positioning there was like really, really good because she kind of played it almost where she would peek between the middle portion and pocketed with you guys, and it was just a really good time. Like at first I questioned that all. I was like, why are we popping Valk now? But it ended up paying off later because with Captive Sun, which is the new support Iliari's ult, if they do 100 damage to you, you will immediately explode essentially with Sunburst. And that can stack. Like if say I'm on Ana and you're right next to me and we both explode, like I survive mine, but yours going off is
I remember this. Minty, she was telling all of us to go right, and Yomo was like, I'm gonna take the long way.
Well, yeah, but yeah, you have to play it really smart, and like having that Valk there literally saved the fight because she was able to heal you guys from getting enough damage to explode. So.
This was, one of their DPSs switched to Bastion, and for the rest of the match, like the entire game, it was pretty much Bastion v Bastion every time we saw each other.
That's like how it is.
Yep. Oh, Minty gets taken out.
Yeah. So they have very heavy damage outputs. I mean, you guys do as well. But Reaper... You know, Reaper and Bastion up close, like, that is just catastrophic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so at this point, they pretty much are, like, they got point right now, and they're just sticking by these entrances. Someone doing his best to hold. Yeah,
that's good. And you picking off that Reaper there, that's also good.
As much as I love Reaper, I hate going against Reaper. Yomo gets taken out right there. Bastion was very quick to take the high ground.
You just gotta be careful. The second that turret mode is up, like it's not up for long, but you need to wait it out and then, you know, push him because he takes damage reduction in turret form as well.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, so as we see, Reaper was going to flank. I'm trying to get up there. I know where Reaper is. I'm trying to get as many kills as I can with my turret. Yep, I wasn't able to get away out of turret mode that quickly enough. Zero's kind of by himself right now.
Honestly, the best thing for Zero to do is to just go ahead and be eliminated so you guys can have a full regroup.
Yeah, we're trying to take out this Reaper. Trying to take out the shield first and then the Reaper, and at this point we're like, hey, we need to regroup. I will say the other team being very respectful and letting us regroup instead of just freaking trying to spawn camp us.
There's a difference between being respectful and being strategic.
Oh god, I don't want to watch me do this. Oh no, I remember this. I didn't know where the heck I was. I went face first into a wall. Anyway, Yep, so Zero gets right there. He's trying to take out the Reaper. He's getting very close. Yomo's getting very close, getting very aggressive. He's a Sigma v Sigma right now. And the Sigma already used his healing orb, so he can't get any more health, and Zero takes advantage of that very well.
Who the hell are you?
I went face first into a wall. Yep, right there. I went face
So
first.
we've both teams have swapped their mercies for Moras, which honestly I don't think is a bad pick, but I don't think it was the best play. Especially for the Rams here. However, you know, we're able to get like a lot more healing with Mora and get the damage out, but you know, that blue beam is just, especially with like visor and turret mode, it's crazy, but we still have Nano, which is a really good option, so that's why I'm not too tore up about it.
I know at this point, like, and for this week too, we were definitely practicing using our pings as well, so it was pretty much like the second you see someone coming from spawn, let us know, because just like with any other team, majority of the time, if you see one person, all of them are going to be right there.
Oh, good pick there.
Keep picking off that Reaper.
This would have been a good time to pop ult when they were up in flex.
Yep. Alright, so right now the score is 1-1. We are about to go into the final round of this first map for Control. We're going to see if the Rams can take it, or if the enemy team can keep their game going.
Ready for battle.
Equals.
If you can outthink your opponent, it's easy
Okay,
to outfight them.
so we've got Yomo on Sojourn now. That's the only change for our team. And then the enemy team, the Eagles, are going to be running Zarya and Mei. Oh, and now we're swapping Orisa. I like that. However, of course, you guys couldn't know foreshadowing. You may have been better playing Rhyme or keeping the Sig. Just because, you know, Orisa has very little defenses against Zarya because, like,
Oh
you know,
yeah. The
the
only
beam-
real thing that can do any kind of help is her Fortify, but that only
And if
helps
you
so
time the
much.
javelin correctly, before she's able to bubble, it's always a guessing game though.
Yeah,
That was a good wall. Good wall.
right there. Do we have an Alari? No, we do have an Alari. Okay.
Yes.
I'm so used to, you know, when you see an enemy team near red, so it could throw me off for a second.
Yeah, so for those wondering, viewer-wise, we do have the colors inverted for color blindness, just for convenience, so. Because some people can't see red, so we don't want to make that confusing. So the Rams are in a yellow, and the Eagles are in the bluish teal color.
Yep, alright, so right there, Zero Dark was taken out. Yomo was about to get eliminated, but he's able to back up and get some healing.
Perfect. That's the good thing about Sojourn, is that, like, she's essentially still, you know, still a soldier player, but, like, you have way more escapability if you time your slides right.
Alright, so we're looking at a beautiful corner. Alright, so we're still trying to contain, just keep this point. And it looks like the enemy team is trying to jump on it, but Yomo, or I'm not gonna let that happen.
Perfect.
Yomo's got full charge. He's gonna see if he can blast him. Alright, Zero Dark. So pretty much we have an entire switch. So we were Orisa and now we're Zarya, and we were Zarya and now they're Orisa. Interesting little swap right there.
I think I probably would have held Blizzard because, you know, bubble, but I get it. I get it. I would have done it as well, but,
Yeah.
you know.
Alright, Minty has switched to Kiriko. Alright, right now we're still trying to fight back, but it's not going too well right now. They're just being very, very defensive, and right now we're trying to stay together, but they're just picking us off once we stay together, so at this point we're trying to flank, trying to do some damage. I think at this point too is when Minty would start telling us like, hey, we need to focus this person, but obviously just the current cycle of, you know, to focus that person, you need to focus this person.
Yeah.
And so that is the end, and
Go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
Welcome back. So the first match of this round is going to go to the Eagles. So this is the best of 5, and each match is a different game mode if you're not,
Best of 3.
best of 5, so whoever gets the 3 first.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
It's okay. It's Monday. I've been
It
there.
is.
It is it's the Mondayest of Mondays. So
Yep.
first we had a control map, and now we're going to go to, I believe it's hybrid, which,
Yes.
for me personally, I always pick King's Row.
And
Best
I believe
map in
that's
the
what
game.
we picked.
100%. Best game.
So for this week, we were definitely trying to focus on our high ground, so this was the map to do high ground on. So at this point, Minty is telling us who we need to play. Zero goes Diva, and this is going to be an interesting game. Yomo went Tracer. I decided to go Reaper to try and flank, but also to surprise. Because our first week game, we had an Alari stay on high ground at this one spot in Kings Row the entire time. So I have that in my mind the entire time I'm playing this, that someone's going to be in that specific spot, and so I'm ready to own that spot. Minty's going to go back to Minty, and Earth is going to play Alari. Especially with
Back
the
to
corner.
Minty. Mercy.
Did I say Minty back to Minty?
Yes!
She plays Mercy so much. Back to Mercy.
Please excuse my spawn if you can hear that in the background. She's very excited about Overwatch.
Alright, yeah, so at this point, Minty was telling all of us, hey, we need to take this high ground, we need to go up here. So we are all going up here. And I fell. So Zero trying to get to all of us, trying to stay near.
Oops,
Trying to
that
take out
pylon.
the
Good,
pylon.
good, good.
Again, one of the hardest things with Diva is her turrets do not do a lot of damage from far away. So with Diva, you kind of have to somewhat be close unless you're using your rockets, but for the most part, the benefit of her turrets, though, is she can shoot forever.
Yeah, so when playing Diva, what you want to do is, like, she's considered a dive hero, such as, like, Ball, Doom, Winston. So what you're wanting to do is you want to get up close and personal, do the damage you can do, and then use your rockets, not the boom boom ones, the zoom zoom ones, to get out.
Yep. So I switched to Sojourn because Reaper was not working out with this character. Also forgot to mention, on the enemy team, they have a Soldier and an Echo.
I think, personally, what I would have recommended is, honestly, maybe a Symmetra, because their Sigma is playing that shield super heavily, and just being able to get, like, charge off of that beam, and then also, having the TP in, so you guys can really just rush and collapse on them would have been good.
Yeah.
And then having
This point,
hit scan would have been good too, which you picked up on.
Yeah. At this point, I know it was me versus that Echo. Just trying to figure out what to do without dying. I think I die anyway.
I think, keeping Cassidy is an option. Ash is an option as well.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, everyone thinks of Soldier, but, like, those two are really well. Ash is really good in general because her ultimate Bob is super effective, especially when they're not playing someone like, Zarya or an Ana, which they don't have. So the only thing they could do would be rely on the Sigma shield.
Yeah, I know one thing, like, especially, like, during this, like, at this point, we're trying different comps and we're trying different characters. And I genuinely think that, with the exception of maybe 2 characters, we were just switching characters so much that I think we should have stayed what we started with at the first match. Mainly because we were just very confident in those characters. And with these, we're just trying stuff to beat this team, pretty much.
Not only that, but you also, so for those of you who play Valorant and League of Legends, there's also some form of economy here in Overwatch, and that's going to be your ult economy, right? So thankfully, with the introduction of Overwatch 2, when you swap a hero, say you have ultimate and you don't use it and you swap, you get 30% of your ult charge back. you guys are just, swapping out those heroes so much that even having that 30%, you guys aren't able to get ults and use ults. And this game is
Yeah.
generally about counter swapping, positioning, game sense, and who presses Q the fastest. So,
Yeah. So right here, Yomo is going to Genji. I'm sticking with Sojourn right now. Zero Dark went back to Zarya. And again, we have 20 seconds left to try and even capture the point at all. And they are just holding that point very, very nicely. And we're able to get on it a couple times, but we're not able to capture it whatsoever.
yeah, even getting a single tick right here can, greatly benefit you guys because then you will have less to worry about on the defense portion.
Yeah, so at this point, so we were not able to capture the point whatsoever. So now it's going to switch, and now the enemy team, the Eagles, are going to have to try and capture this point. Pretty much meaning they just have to get one tick, and they win this match.
Yes. So you guys have to play super, super aggressive, keep your defenses up and, try to think what they're going to do before they think it. So that's what really sucks in these situations.
It was either before this game or before the next game where they needed a break, and then we started talking about having a sleepover. Like the team, they're down in North Carolina, and they were just like, "Hey, we're having a sleepover, right?" And we were all like, "Sleepover?"
Oh, cool! They're in my neck of the woods.
Yep.
Yeah, probably actually in the woods. That's most of what North Carolina is.
Alright, so I went back to May. Yomo is going Ash. Zero staying Sigma. Minty is going Lifeweaver. And I believe Earth may go Ana or Baptiste on this map.
We will not lose this battle if we fight as one.
So generally speaking, not to critique, but obviously, it's a little bit different watching the stream because the Rams don't know what the enemy are playing, but like us as viewers in this moment, we do because we're able to see it. However, if we did know, I would definitely have the Ana because you need to anti and sleep that hog, right? Super big. And then I probably would have went with maybe a Kiriko, just to counter that Widow. Just remember 2 kunais to the head, gone.
Yeah. I remember, especially at this point, the main reason I went May, I went way too far right there, and I didn't mean to, honestly. But I went May to try, especially for that corner. I wanted to use the walls to our advantage.
I probably would have stayed Sigma here on tank just because, where Mantra is good, it's just you would have been able to keep that shield blocking, more, and then you would have been able to counter that Bastion pick pretty well.
Yeah.
But Annihilation is a super great ultimate to have, especially on your side. So
I will say though, Zero is actually doing really good holding off that corner. It's minus the Roadhog that he got through, but I mean, for a good while, he was holding that one area by himself pretty well. Especially because his supports are right behind him, feeding from heals. Yomo's hanging in the back trying to be a Western sniper.
Yeah, Ash is a mid-range sniper, so you have to be careful.
Yep. So now Bob is going to try and get in there, but what I also like is that means that a couple of them are going to focus trying to take out that Bob, which means they're not going to focus us, which means we can hopefully focus them.
I think the biggest issue
and
there
so
was...
right there, they got that one tick, and so they won the game right there. So we will be back after this break for the next and final match.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
Welcome back. So as of right now, the Eagles have 2, and we are going into our 3rd match, which I believe is just...
It's control. Or no, it's just push.
Escort?
Escort. I keep getting push and escort right.
Please don't say push. For those who
No.
don't know, I don't like push, and I don't like flashpoint.
Yep. So yeah, this is escort. I don't remember the map this is on. But yeah, so we are.
This is on Rialto.
Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, so we are starting off. We are attacking. SC Zero has gone Ramantra. Yumbo is going Hanzo, and I am going back to my good old boy Bastion.
This
Minty
a
is
good
going
Hanzo
back
map.
to Mercy, and Earthskin is going Lucio.
So, I like
Guys-
the idea with Lucio. You know, getting that speed boost in, doing damage super fast, playing poke with it. However, with that Pharah and Sojourn, that is a lot of damage to heal, and so Minty's going to immediately lose half of her kit's ability with the damage.
Whoa, Zero going a little too far in. You gotta remember with Ramantra, he's not
good
immortal
pick
when he
there
goes
from
in Zero
Yeah,
being
so-
super aggressive right now, trying to push them back, but he got knocked to sleep. Just woke right back up.
He is peeling. Honestly, I think a BAP would have went really well here as well. But however, you're getting that speed boost from that Lucio, which is super, super important because you guys are literally being able to rush in. Like you
Yeah.
were rushing.
So Zero was able to take out that Orisa, and now again he's going back in. And I think at this point Minty's like 0-0 because I'm back, buddy. You know,
He's peeling. He's doing tank things.
because again the main thing to remember is the objective is to escort the payload, not to get as many kills as possible. So sometimes we have to remember that we got to stay by the payload. The more people at the payload, the faster it moves.
It caps at 3.
Yeah.
So as long as you've got 3 of your players playing within the vicinity of it, you're going to move at the fastest point. However, with how fast you guys cap that first point, you know, you want to have more objective time than your opponents, especially if you both full cap. You want to have more time to get farther. However, the best thing in this situation would be for one of your supports and a DPS to push up with your tank, and your tank is going to peel for you guys.
Yep. So at this point, we were able to get past the first payload. Yomo going in with his ult. Not able to take anyone out, but it did spread them apart for a while. So that was pretty good for a couple minutes, a couple
Got
seconds.
duplication out of the way as well. That's a good ult to get out, especially now.
Yep.
Because
Oh yeah,
you
at
guys
this
do have
point,
very much,
at this point it's just me and Yomo, so we're kind of like doing what we can, but we're like trying to hide at the same time until the rest of the team gets here. Yep. So I believe I'm kind of waiting. I'm gonna flank a bit. Excuse me.
I think this would have been a good time to like kind of play that wall and get your ult in, especially with like how much your team is just pressuring in with that beat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought I died right there. And then I died right there. So yeah, so right there I was trying to go for the turret mode. I wasn't able to because I thought I died. And so I wasted that turret. Yomo's gonna keep it going with the Hanzo though. Zero is doing his best to stay with the team. He's trying to be aggressive, but they're also pushing really hard, so he's trying to stay alive at the same time. Minty doing what she does best and just flying around, giving everyone heals where they can. And you see, if you got
Yeah.
motion sickness, look away.
100%. This is where I think on the Rams side we should have swapped off the Mercy or the Lucio because we just don't have enough heals to sustain the damage that they're putting out, and Minty's being put in really dangerous situations with these reses. However, she's really good about getting them off.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, we need to be able to use our heroes' kits to their fullest abilities, and we're very limited on what we're able to do now, so we're not really getting as much speed boost as we should be on Lucio, and we're not getting as much damage boost as we are on Mercy.
Yeah, and I know at this point, when I was the only one on payload, I was like, hey guys, we gotta move the payload. So when we pushed them far enough back, I was like, I need someone here. Because again,
Yeah, this is
all
where I
this-
would have condensed to those 3 because you guys don't take this the wrong way, but you guys wasted a lot of time, you know, fighting those couple of team fights at the bridge. Good
Yeah.
pick there, and they're probably going to try to res it.
Yeah.
If it was me, I would res it. You always want to keep your other support up and safe. Good beat, good beat.
I was
Oh,
able
okay,
to take
great.
out that Orisa.
Is Minty going to try to get that res off?
Yomo's trying to take out this Mercy. A flying Mercy is so freaking hard to hit.
That's where hit scans come in, trust me. Ugh.
Mercy's so
It is
skinny. Alright, Zero Dark is trying to fight back again. It looks like it's now Ramantra versus Sigma.
Good pick, actually, because, you know, Ramantra's able just to punch through those shields.
Yep.
Using the payload for cover is really good as well, and this is like a really awkward place to push in, you know, with that choke, because you guys, the payload's going to take up a portion of it, and then you guys only have
Yeah.
like so much to do, and then they're able to get a top, drop behind you, drop in front of you. A lot of uncertainty, so just trying to get it through this choke as fast as possible is the game plan.
Yep, and at this point, it looks like Zero is just trying to punch his way through everything, trying to get some damage done, because they're all pushing that one area. And just like you said, it's such a small area, they can only go either left side or right side, so you gotta kind of follow them. So here you go, trying to be super
also
aggressive.
shooting that window was super good. You know, you want to make them waste what ults that they're using, so that way you benefit from it more.
Yep, Yomo going in, trying to use those multiple arrows. At this point, once again, I'm trying to stay near the payload, trying to get this thing moving while it's moving back. Bastion is going to use his ult. Fortunately, he's not able to take any one of us out, but I know he did spread us out a bit. All right, able to take out. We were able to take out their Bastion. Sigma's going to put us up in the air.
Good
get
beat,
back
though.
down. Not able to take any one of us out.
That beat helped you guys sustain there. You just gotta be careful using that ult there, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wasted my ult there. Alright, so I think... Yep, Mincy was able to get the revive, and there was a Sigma on my face. It was kind of scary. Yep, used the shield. That Echo was a pain, too.
At that point, I think maybe letting you respawn the first time would have been the better option, so we wasn't having to wait for another regroup. That's a really good thing to note, is just because the res is available and you think you can get it, you have to think about where, you know, how they're going to sustain after that and stuff. And however, I think Minty had the right idea. It's just they are so aggressive on you guys that it's not really giving her much breathing room. Good res there, keeping Earth up. Gotta be careful.
Right here, Zero uses his ult, which I honestly think if he was just able to keep having a support by him, that probably could have done a lot more damage. But unfortunately, Minty was taking out. And as you said, Lucio, he heals, but he doesn't heal a lot. So there's only so much he can do.
Yeah, both of the supports we have right now are off healers. So, oh, that was a good pick though.
I was able to take Baptiste. Yep.
Yeah, and they're not going to be able to res that because they just res their Sigma, so that's really good to keep in. And now we've got the Mora out.
Yep, so we have 45 seconds left to try and get this final point.
I like the Mora pick because, you know, Minty's able to protect herself better.
Yeah, at this point we were like, hey, we need to group up. This is our final push. We got to get it as far as we can.
This is a good push either way. Yeah, you guys are really holding your own. They're being super aggressive, and you guys aren't really letting them push you back that much. Like, obviously, you know when to give space, but you are pushing back. You're playing chicken.
If you got motion sickness, don't look at this.
Yeah.
Man. I don't have motion sickness, but I got dizzy. Ooh, Yomo was able to just barely get out of that, able to get a healing pack, heal him a tiny bit. At this point, most of our people were down. We weren't able to keep that going. But, as you said, we were able to push it very far.
That was a really good push.
So up next on the enemy team, the Eagles will be doing the escorting, and we will be doing the defending.
I honestly prefer defending on this one a little bit more than I do the attack.
Yeah, going into this one, we definitely were a lot more confident in how we were playing, especially on this map. Understanding like, okay, we had to look out for this. I believe most of us stayed the same characters. I think maybe one or two switched. Just because we were assuming like if some of them were to switch or some of them stay the same, how are we going to battle them?
Yeah, I think having some form of sniper, whether you know you're doing long range, you know mid range, whether that be Hanzo Widow or Ashe, is good here. Just because like a lot of, especially here, so you can play up above where you're at now, and then you get like this whole straight stretch, right? And then the very first point you have the whole straight stretch, and then even when they push past that first choke, you've got this whole area. However, with how much damage that they're playing, and then them also having an echo, it's a little awkward because you're just going to target.
I remember what I was doing during that time. I'm not gonna say what I was doing. So yeah, at this point, I want to say Yomo got high ground because he was soldier. Yeah, he was going high ground. I'm kind of hanging back, trying to figure out where they are first. Minty's getting ready to pocket the Sigma.
Behind.
Alright, Soldier's able to flank us to the left. I was able to ping him to let everyone know. As you see, Yomo goes right in there trying to take him out.
Yeah, definitely would have focused, especially because you were in turret mode, getting that damage boost on you
Yeah.
and massive there, especially because they had some form of shield up. Shred it, get it out of the way, start shredding them.
Yep. So Yomo's gonna try and focus that Echo. Yomo definitely has like 10 times better aiming than I do. That's why I use Bastion. And so right here, Yomo's gonna try and go back high ground, especially if that Echo's gonna keep flying. Excuse me.
I felt that punch. Sometimes
Yep.
you just get fed up.
You just gotta start hitting stuff.
Just gotta start hitting. Trying to escape. Good job. Run, jump. Woo!
Run!
Trying to get that regroup.
I can hear them from here. Alright, so once they see that we kind of spawned back, they were trying to regroup at the same time we were.
Good shift there.
Alright, so we're trying to push together. And of course, I remember it was either Minty, me, or Yomo. We were all like trying to at the same time look around to keep an eye for that Echo. Earth is gonna take high ground, trying to heal from above.
Yeah. So go on. This is the round, bitch.
Echo still in that building on the right. Yep, right here again, it's just that bridge. You only have 2 areas you can really go, at least for us, either left or right. Eagles, they have a couple more options, especially those little entryways on the sides.
Okay, full charge, great. Good res.
Echo using her ult Zarya was able to take out Zero, but Minty was able to get the quick revive, and Zero's gonna come back. He doesn't have his full charge anymore, but he can get it. Trying to take out that immortality field. He's gonna get low, and he is gonna go down by the Echo. Actually, no, by the Baptiste, but I know Echo got the assist. So right here, we're about to regroup. Earth was really in a feisty mood, wanted to go back in, and Minty was telling him, no, we have to go in as a group. So at this point, I was telling them, hey, my ult is ready. Zero was saying, my ult's ready.
That's a good combo.
When we do that, we always do say, like, hey, let's try and do an ult combo, and most of the time it works, but sometimes, we end up using, someone will end up using it just because, at that moment they needed that ult.
Definitely having the window here would have been a better option just because you didn't get that long option.
Alright, he took out, no, he took me out. Both the supports are down, so Yomo is going to try and regroup. If he can't, he's just going to have to die. Looks like he's going to try and take that regroup. That green rectangle right there is where they need to push the payload to the final spot to take this match, and they would win the game. Let's see if they can do that. Earth, again, really likes playing the DPS role, but he also is very good at playing the healer when he knows it needs to be done. So I believe I still have my ult, yeah. Oh, that's right, I believe Zero switched to Orisa, but he forgot to use his ult, so it made that interesting.
That's okay. He's getting ult charge very fast right now because of how much damage he's taking, how much damage he's doing. Yeah,
at this point, we're like, hey, we need to stay by the payload. We cannot let it get to that spot.
Window visor, it cooks.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. I was so hoping I would get like a double kill because they were all against the wall and it just did not happen. And so they are going to be able
out 2 of them. You ended up taking out the Armandra and the Bat.
So right there, they were able to push it to the final spot to get that 3rd win, and they ended up winning the game in general. We will be right back with some final thoughts and ending the stream. We'll be right back.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
Welcome back. So unfortunately, the Rams did end up losing this week. However, I think overall, I think you guys learned some really important things, moving forward for the weeks coming up.
Yeah, we definitely learned a lot. We're still continuing to learn. Definitely just got to continue working on our placement, working together character-wise, like learning how to piggyback off of each other. And of course, we always got to keep working on our high ground because thankfully that team didn't do a lot of high grounds, but most other teams that we play, they will always try and own the high ground the entire game.
Yeah, you know, high ground's gonna win those for you.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you have the advantage. However, um, you know, knowing when to swap, like when it's worth, you know, losing that ult charge.
Mhm.
Learning how to position yourself to make them waste those ults, especially with like, however, at the end there was like nowhere you guys could have went with that window and
Oh
visor.
yeah.
It was in your face and there to stay. But most of the time, like, you know, having a Sigma, having a Rhine, even Ramantra, just something to block it for long enough for you guys to get some air and then
Yeah.
going back in. But overall, I think you guys significantly have improved, especially since we started practicing, and you guys will learn.
Yeah, one thing I will say that was interesting was the week after, while we're waiting for our other team, this team, the Eagles, accidentally invited us to a custom game lobby, believing that we were their team that they were going to go against again. And so we ended up saying hi, and you know, Papa Geppetto, that's an easy name to remember. So once we saw them, we're like, hey, we faced y'all before.
Yeah.
We were ready to go again if we had to, but yeah, so that team, the Eagles, they are an amazing team, personality wise and just the overall comp. Very good team. We learned a lot, and they were definitely definitely a team that I was glad that we got to face.
Absolutely. They seem like they just have that energy where it's like they were respectful enough to realize that, like, let's not be stinky toxic, and I respect that
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, they were awesome people.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming out to our double header this Monday. You know, thanks for supporting our League of Legends teams as well as our Overwatch teams, and we will see you again this Thursday for another double header. That's crazy. Can't wait to see you guys there.
Yep, so definitely join us on Thursday. I believe it will be Rocket League and our Super Smash team going against on Thursday, 7 p.m. So make sure y'all are there. I know I'll definitely be there talking about our good old Rocket League team. So until then, we will see y'all there. You all have a good night.
But it feels like everything that we wrong went back into the pen we used. It won't take long. Even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. This fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Make a mess inside this booth. You're taking me to places old and new, sweeter sound than our favorite.